What is up, guys? My name's P1, and welcome to the 11th episode of my Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon walkthrough. In the last episode, we successfully defeated the 5th trial in this game, the electric trial that featured Togedemaru. In this episode, we are going to take on Guzma for the first time and make our way to the trial site for the 6th trial, the Ghost trial. It's very close to the Aether house. I imagine that we have to visit the Aether house before we're able to actually partake in the 6th trial. You may notice I've made some wholesale changes to my team. Since the previous episode, we have evolved 4 members of our team. We've evolved Brione into Primarina and Salandit into Salazzle. Those 2 are permanent team members. Very happy to evolve them. Unfortunately, I couldn't capture their evolution on screen. I wasn't able to showcase that, which is a little bit unfortunate. It would have been nice to showcase the evolution of our primary team members in an episode. Oh well, what can you do? I've also evolved Trumbeak into Toucannon, and I've also evolved Eevee into Umbreon just because I was getting sick of the evolution notifications that were coming up every time we'd level up Eevee. So hopefully our team is going to be able to manage with Guzma. I wanted to evolve Trumbeak into Toucannon because it's going to come in very handy against Guzma. Guzma is someone who uses bug types, and well, obviously Toucannon being flying type should be able to handle it fairly efficiently. I will admit I've had a couple of failed takes trying to take on Guzma right here. Guzma is potentially the toughest trainer we've faced so far. He's definitely got the highest level Pokemon of anyone we've faced so far. So I imagine some of you guys are going to have trouble taking on Guzma. A strategy for you guys to keep in mind. I believe you can capture Trumbeak on Route 10, which is just past Malie City, you know, where the Executor Express departs for, is it Hokulani Mountain? I might be getting the wrong mountain right there. It might come at level 27 and it evolves at level 28. So if you're having a little bit of trouble, it learns Beak Blast at level 28, which will burn the Golisopod that this is going to be leading with, that Guzma's going to be leading with. Let's just see how the strategy actually pans out right now. So Golisopod, he's got a few priority attacks. He won't use them on Toucannon. He'll opt for Razor Shell instead. What we're going to do is Beak Blast, and hopefully he'll make physical contact. He does with Razor Shell. We barely survive. Our defense drops. He gets burned, of course. Emergency exit activates. There we go. So Golisopod isn't going to be too much of a threat right now. Unfortunately, Toucannon's attack and defense have both dropped by 1 stage, meaning Toucannon is probably going to be rendered useless for the rest of this fight. So we'll Beak Blast. I guess Beak Blast gets priority. If it makes physical contact, it'll get burned, which he did not. So this is why I wanted to evolve Salandit. As I said, I was having a little bit of trouble with Guzma. We needed to evolve Salandit into Salazzle to be able to outspeed this Masquerain, because Masquerain is fairly quick. And hopefully we'll be able to one-hit KO this with this right now. I mean, yeah, okay, we do easily. Fantastic. Not even a worry. I was very frightened about this battle. Much easier now that I've evolved my Pokemon. Now, Golisopod is part water type, though he is burnt, so I don't really need to worry about any kind of attacks, like particularly Razor Shell. I don't know if we'd actually survive a Razor Shell even though he's burnt, though. Dragon Rage is probably going to do more than Flame Burst. How much is Razor Shell going to do? It is going to KO. Oh, it's a crit. It's a crit. We may have been able to survive that if there hadn't have been a crit right there. Now, he can't use First Impression, so I'm going to send out Raichu. Raichu is in desperate need of the experience right now. It's a shame that Salandit isn't going to get any experience from Golisopod, but we'll take it. Maybe it would have been better. No. First Impression. I need to remember. First Impression, priority attack. Guzma would have been able to one-hit KO Raichu, even with it being burned. Raichu is incredibly frail. That's how I defeat Guzma. That's how I deal with Guzma. Guzma is a fairly difficult fight. I'm glad we didn't have to use any X items. I always feel cheap having to use X items. But now we've got Salazzle and Primarina. Those two are fantastic team members, which should see us through the bulk of the game. I don't know what Pokemon I actually want to use on my team right now. Tempted to, again, maybe go and find an Alolan Dugtrio. I feel like we're in desperate need of a ground-type Pokemon on our team, and steel types are always good to have as well. Ground, fighting, those types of types are fantastic offensive types. How many times can I say types? Jeez. Anyway, Z Crystal for Primarina right here. This is going to be fantastic. It is going to boost the power of Sparkling Aria. Is I believe what it boosts, so that's good. That was an awesome battle. Thanks, Hal. You're still lame though. So anyway, what we have to do next is make our way to Acerola's trial. That is the next trial that we're probably going to be taking on in the next episode, and that trial, we could have a little bit of trouble with it. I imagine it's going to be difficult, especially because the totem is going to be calling for like Gengars or Haunters or something like that. It means we can't really rely on Primarina because Primarina is now Fairy type. Fairy type is fantastic. It's why I chose Poplio, the fact that Primarina is a Fairy type. But for this specific trial, it isn't actually helpful. So we'll heal up and then we'll make our way to the Ghost Trial site. I can't remember the name of the city exactly. Not city, a little village right next to it. We'll make our way to the Aether House is what I'm trying to say. I'm not going to be using Toucannon throughout the course of this episode anymore. It was purely for the Guzma fight. I'm very glad I had it though. Do we use Raichu or do we... Maybe Salazzle. Let's use Salazzle for now, even though... I'm thinking, so the next totem, you guys have seen the trailers, stuff like that. The next totem is still Mimikyu. Who's better to use? I think it is going to be Salazzle. Resists the fairy type attacks. Unfortunately, ghost type attacks are going to be quite harmful. I mean, just breathing on Salazzle is going to be quite hurtful to it. So, I don't know. I'm going to try to rely on Salazzle. We got Primarina out in second. Obviously, Raichu is completely useless for this, which is a massive shame. Let's see how it goes. Let's just see how it goes. We'll take on a few of these trainers because we are going to be able to gain more cash, more prize money from that. That's one thing we're really lacking right now, money, because I'm really relying on X items to get me through the game. I'm very under-leveled. You guys might notice I haven't been taking on every trainer possible. I am under-leveled deliberately because I want to get through the game as quick as humanly possible. I forgot, we probably could have took on the trainers here on Route 11 before we actually begun with the Guzma fight. So that's a shame. That's a shame that I didn't think of doing that. Yeah, I'm under-leveled. I want to get through the game as quick as possible. I want to show you guys the new content in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. There's... we've already seen a bunch of new content, of course, but it's not the kind of content that, like, is worth £40, right? So I want to get to the part of the game that you guys might be having trouble on, or you guys might want to see. So anyway... The Quiver Dance is annoying, but oh my god, look at Salazzle's fantastic special attack stat. Even though that Lilligant was boosted by 2, still able to take on that Lilligant. Absolutely fantastic. Big fan of Salazzle. Really glad we have it on our team. There's going to be a TM right here. Gyro Ball. Do you have anything that can learn Gyro Ball? I do not think we do. So that's okay, I don't mind. Prize money O-Power is still in effect. May as well take on as many trainers as possible, I guess. Hey, you, how you doing? Dedenne. Oh, we can take on Dedenne. Part Fairy type. It's Electric type, right? So It's going to be able to do decent damage to us, to our Salazzle, but we're not going to be taking on too many trainers in between now and the Aether house, so that's okay. Let's see how much... Actually, no, we will Z-move. I was going to say, let's see how much a non-Z-moved Flame Burst would do, but no, we're good. At level 39, I did check. It learns Venoshock, which is going to be a very important move. Massive, massive move for Salazzle, with it being like a stab attack. There we go, Salazzle level 34. Grimer is 8 levels off evolving into Muck. I don't know how I feel about having 2 poison type Pokemon on my team. Is there any trainers down here? There is not. Again, I'm only using it because, well, I don't have anything else on my team right now. It might be a better idea to capture something else. I mean, I'm thinking maybe Grimer would be useful for this next year in the next trial, but Mimikyu is still going to be able to hit it for like decent damage. Like, we don't resist fairy type attacks. We're part dark type, so I don't know. I don't know what's best. I don't know what's best. Now, beware. If it actually touches us, it might be able to KO us with a stab normal type attack. So let's just hope this... Oh my... I love you. I love you, Salazzle. You're rather wonderful. Pretty good. Pretty good. I think we might actually be able to rely on Salazzle to take on the Totem. Mimikyu. Master, I'm sorry I failed you. Look how cute Beware is in the overworld. Oh my life. Is this the first time Beware has been seen in the overworld? It looks fantastic. I love it. Payback. Okay, TM66. If you can attack after an opponent, the move becomes twice as powerful. Good move for Pokemon with low speed. I was going to say, maybe be useful for... Let's take this dude on. Might be useful for Grimer for the next trial. But then again, I remember Mimikyu isn't weak to Dark. It's normal. It's not resisted. It's none of that. It's just it hits it for normal damage, and that really sucks. I don't know. Don't know how we're gonna deal with the next trial. The next trial might actually be very difficult. We will worry about that when we get there, though. We're just going to take on as many trainers as possible, get as much experience as possible, and make our way to the Aether house. I'm a big fan of Salazzle right now. Smelling Salts, that's going to do decent damage. How much is Dragon Rage going to do in comparison? Belly Drum, oh, it fails. Oh, it would have been nice if he Belly Drummed first. Would have actually KO'd it then, but there we go. Smelling Salts did quite a lot of damage, but it's okay. Your hopes were crushed. Indeed, they were. Indeed, they were. I'm going to try and take on as many trainers off screen just to level up as much as possible. I don't like not showing things on screen. Is that a hidden Pokeball? Yes, it is. A big mushroom. I had a feeling it was going to be a Pokemon then, but we'll take it. Z Crystal. Yes, we have it. Let's make our way to the Ghost type trial. I wish I could remember the names of all the locations. I'm sorry, it's very unprofessional. Look at me go. Route 12, let's go. You can catch all the Pokemon here, but I do not, Rotom. I'm not attempting to capture all the Pokemon. I was reading the bottom screen. Okay, let's go. I don't think there's any actual required trainers on this route, so we can just head straight to the Aether house. If you're going to travel about Ula Ula, you ought to do it while astride a Mudsdale. There is no call for hesitation. Consider it my thanks for Akala Island. Thank you very much. She roams the lands of Alola. It was remiss of me not to register for you when we met one another in Malie. Yeah, right. We could have had this for the longest time. Imagine if she didn't show up here. We would be absolutely screwed. Do you know of the Ultra Recon Squad? I keep running into them. They seem to be here to investigate some ill that weighs heavily upon them. Luckily, it is quite in keeping with the people and Pokemon of Alola to help those in need. If you seek that next trial, go straight on here to the Tapu village. I'll be cheering you on for your island challenge. Alright. Let's do it. Imagine if she didn't appear. We wouldn't be able to traverse these rocks. I don't know. Shut up, Phil. Let's... I want to... Why does it still say new on Lapras? That's very annoying. Let's continue on. Let's grab this. There's probably some decent ground type Pokemon here, actually, including... Let's have a quick encounter. Let's see what we can get here. In fact, there's a Manectric. That's good. What I can do is check the encounters here. There's Mudbray, Graveler, Manectric, and Torkoal. Now, Graveler, if I had someone to help me evolve it, that would be really cool. Unfortunately, I don't. And I don't have a second 3DS. So that's sad. I'd actually really like Graveler. I think there's still an in-game trade that allows you to get a Graveler, though. Get a Graveler that then evolves into Golem. So that might be something I do. We want a Super Potion up. I want to take on as many trainers as possible. We need the experience. So that is exactly what we're going to do. How you doing, trainers? I would like a ground-type Pokemon. So I'm going to have to look into that at some point, I guess. And I apologize. I am looking on my other monitor to see what we could potentially get. Project Pokemon leaked all the encounters. See, I've only planned out half my team. And this core of my team is going to be able to get us through the game. I just feel it's lacking in regards to certain types. We might struggle when it comes to certain... Wait, we've still got the unfortunately, we've still got the Warterium Z attached to us, which is a little bit unfortunate. Anyway, let's carry on. Let's Hydro Vortex, and I'll remember to put the actual Primarinium, or whatever it is, Z onto it. Raichu grew to level 31. Fantastic. We do need to train up Raichu. Raichu is a fantastic sweeper. It's very speedy, but it's... The nature it has right now is really making me just feel a bit naff about it. Naff, that's a good word. I don't know why I keep saying that, but here we go. We defeat that dude. Not too much experience as it was a base evolution. Alright, it's cool with me, bad dude that I am, so let's go again. Let's go again? But you don't have any more Pokemon. Blah. Anyway, let's continue on. We are going to stay on this. I wanted to see if there was an item down there, but I'm not going to check. I'm going to skip this dude. I'm going to grab this item. In fact, going back there, he'll probably have turned around and we'll probably have to battle him. Yep. I was right. That's good, though. I don't mind that. We've got Salazzle, which is such an amazing special sweeper. We've got 3 special sweepers as permanent team members on our team now, and don't know what I think of that. Cranidos, Dragon Rage will be able to deal with this. We need more physical attackers. We got Trumbeak, sure, and we've got Grimer, which I may end up using. We'll see about that. Oh, we barely survive, and our speed drops, so we're going to switch into Primarina. I mean, Rock Team's still going to do good damage to this. I mean, Cranidos has really good physical attack. We should be faster than it. Oh, Rock Team misses. Doesn't matter anyway. Sparkling Aria. I'm very happy we have Sparkling Aria. That's a much better water type attack. It's obviously Primarina's what's it called? Attack that it's known for. That's all. Why can't I remember that word? That's gonna bug me for the rest of the episode. The Rotom Power wore off. Now we won't take on as many trainers as we can now. Because there's no real point to it. Do we go down here to the village, to the Tapu village? Yeah, up there is the observatory or whatever it is, the power plant. PD Winnell, I don't say we have to battle you. I'm not actually prepared for a battle right now. Tagadamaru was strong, indeed it was. You should take this. Hey, you're giving me something. Max Potion. Fantastic. You only have... Oh, do we have to battle you? Oh, I'm very not prepared for you. Oops. I actually think we'll be okay even though we're only at 3 HP with Salazzle. Maybe he'll restore our Pokemon's health. Let's see. Are we going to battle him? I don't think we are. Oh, great. Fantastic. I'll take that. I was concerned. And I'm going to take my next trials with my partner. Look, I know Guzma was saying all these things. I'll complete my island challenge. Okay. So, before we can do the ghost trial, and it's why this episode's probably a bit more relaxed, and... Is that... What is that? Oh, it's a sleeping rock... yeah, Rockruff. That's cute. That's cute. I thought it was... a, Why can't I remember any Pokemon's name? I'm such an idiot. Wow, if we go out of view here, the Poliwhirl in the distance disappears. Is that a... Sorry, I'm just admiring the scenery. Look at this Gastrodon. Nice. Anyway, I just want more Pokemon in the overworld, don't I? I just want Pokemon to follow you, don't I? That's all I want. That's all I've asked for. And they didn't give it us, even though it's in the game. Even though the animations are in the game. It'll be interesting to see if Datamine is actually fine following Pokemon in the... Like, yeah, following Pokemon animations in the game, because, well, they must be, because, like, Rockruff, like, it has walking animations. We saw that earlier on in the game. Pikachu, etc., all Pokemon must have that. For our Island Kunas, I wonder which ones are stronger. So, up there is the Pokemon League. Hey, Alola, and Alola to you, PD and Hell. I'll actually read this, because it's new text. So, this is Tapu Village. We must learn all we can about this place. It seems there are many stories in the past, but once long ago, the Blinding One battled against the Tapu in this spot. It's thought the power that came pouring out of the Ultra Wormhole at that time may be the source of Zemu's power. Yes, the light that the Blinding One, I mean the light that Necrozma can wield. Our ancestors were greedy though. They sought to control all of Necrozma's light. They hurt Necrozma. They left it incomplete, and in such a state it went mad with fury. And so our light was stolen by Necrozma. Our world's at peace now thanks to the Megalo Tower, which keeps the Blinding One contained. But we believe the tower is... I can't wait to visit Ultra Megalopolis. And the Blinding One, Necrozma, hungers for light. The Blinding One may run wild in its fury, but it did also give us light once, so we would like to help restore the Blinding One to its true form, but we do not have even the slightest idea of how we can do that. If you learn anything that you think might help, will you share it with us? After all, you are far more familiar with the sea moves than we are. Hell nods along, and the character looks expressionless as usual. Alola. I don't really get what all that was about, but it seems like those Ultra Recon Squad people are in a pretty hopeless spot. I thought they were honestly going to be evil, but they actually seem really pure and wholesome. I wanted to... You've had 57... Okay. Wow, that's pretty cool that he tracks you. Tracks your... whatchamacallit. I know that there's an in-game trade. Is it here? Because I do... kind of want a Graveler. I do kind of want Golem on my team. And then again, it's another electric type. Do we want another electric type on our team? It's not the end of the world. Phantom to... Oh, Phantom... Oh, okay. He'll trade a Phantom for a Phantom to evolve it. Very cool. Let's go to the Aether House, as the game is suggesting we do. I don't know why I'm talking to everyone. I feel like... What's a TM? You should. How many TMs do you have? Are you going to give us a TM? Oh, he's not happy with us. Don't even have 10 TMs. Oh, okay. He's annoyed with us. Whatever. I don't care. Let's go into the Aether House and see what's happening there. And then we will prepare for the Ghost Trial that's coming up. Ghost Trial is going to be intense. Not looking forward to the Ghost Trial. This means battle. Oh, preschoolers want to battle us. We know Acerola. Okay, Acerola's going to be angry with us for, like, destroying her. That's probably not the best wording. For battling their, what, preschool, like, for the sister? I don't know what relation they are. We're going to Z-Power Flame Burst this, which is a bit overkill. I think Flame Burst would one-hit KO this anyway. I know it did with Salandit. Boom, easy. I love Salazzle. This is twice I've used this on my channel now. Easy peasy. Defeated preschooler. You. I'm very sorry, Hunter. And Acerola's going to return. I tried really hard. I'm a kid, you know. Because I won, yeah. That's why this little fella's still gnawing on me. Aww. I'm back, everybody. Haha. Looks like I finished up my shopping spree right on time. You've already met everyone? Yep. They battled us. Where's Lily? Left her with Tapu. Are we going to have to... I feel like we've got some team school fights we need to do before we take on the trial, right? Yeah, I thought would be... Is there anything in the back? I feel like there's a rare candy in the back. Oh, there's a... What's a Wimpod right there? Nothing. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like there's an item I can get around here. Whereabouts is it? No, I'm missing something. I'm being stupid. Forgive me. Okay, so if we leave, does this activate the Lily cutscene? Yes. What do you think you're doing? Stop it. Stop it right now. For real, girl? Your bag was moving right in front of my eyes, and I was just supposed to ignore that? If you got some rare Pokemon in there, I'm gonna have to take it and make some cash. Even if it's not that rare of a Pokemon, I bet I could still get paid, yo. Oh, Lily. Okay, I think this might be a bit of a difficult fight. Trying to dash forward to save the girl, huh? I'm not gonna let you be the hero in this scene. Yes, we are following the script, as you just said. Let's do it. Let us do it. Do you have a Hypno by any chance? Or a Drowsy? Drowsy, that's not good for Salazzle. It's fine. I'm fairly sure we can still one-hit KO it with a Z-Power Flame Burst. Inferno Overdrive. Let's do it. Hopefully we can KO it. If not, we might be a bit screwed with Salazzle. I want Salazzle to get as much XP as possible. Oh, it just doesn't, but it's fine. It's Attack Rose. Why would it meditate? It's a special attacker. I'll take it. I will take it. Easy. Resort, what's up with that? Easy peasy. Is there anything else? Any more Team School members? When I saw that adorable Drowsy, that was enough for me. Later. Okay. Thank you, Peter. Well, I just want to go for a stroll on my own. See what it feels like to be a trainer. So happy, and I went our separate ways. But then Nebby tried to get out of my bag. God damn it, Nebby. I think Petey went all to... Nebby, shut up. You're getting Lily in trouble. As I was shopping, I kept thinking how I wanted to be some help to you during your island challenge. Hey. 5 luxury balls. Same base capture rate as a Pokeball, but I'll take it. 3 luxury balls. There's Acerola. So, I think this is where we're going to be allowed to partake in the 6th trial in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which is absolutely fantastic. Very worried about the next trial. We don't have any direct matchups, which is unfortunate. But we should be able to make do. This old supermarket where I hold my charge right down this way, down Route 14. So in the next episode, we are going to take on the 6th trial of Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon. We will see how it goes. I might do a little bit of grinding off screen just to get my levels up to an acceptable level, I guess. We'll see how it goes. See you guys in the next episode. Remember to like and subscribe if you are enjoying for more Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon videos. Peace out.